Welcome from the Automotive Tech.AD 2016 in Berlin. I'm here with Professor Dr. Stefan Schneider from the University of Applied Sciences in Kempten.
So, hello.
Hello, welcome to the conference and thank you so much for your time to be here today.
Thank you for the invitation. It's my pleasure to be with you.
Thank you. Do you mind briefly introducing yourself and just give us an insight into your professional background?
Yes, of course. My name is Stefan Schneider, as you already mentioned. I am now at the chair of Advanced Driver Assistance Systems at the University of Applied Sciences in Kempten, which is due to the fact that some companies made political pressure to enforce this master's course ADAS, which is, by the way, the first master course for ADAS in Germany at all. Okay. So before that, I was at the BMW for more than 11 years in the development of embedded software. And I studied mathematics with minor subject physics, and so that's, I think, my professional way.
Really diverse background.
Thank you.
And you presented a case study this morning, or this afternoon, excuse me, and it will be on IT as enabler for advanced driver system, is that correct?
Yeah.
Tell us a bit more about that. Give us a bit more insights on that presentation.
Okay, so basically the message is that the amount of testing effort for validation and verification will tremendously increase by the new functions because they are software driven and they are interconnected. And this is not possible, no longer possible on the road. So virtual methods have to be in place. They have to combine. There must be a test strategy. And with that you have to virtualize the development, and I will stress out what we can see at the moment, which is coming. And by the way, this will be most likely the end of a restructuring of the automotive industry at all.
Tell us, what do you mean by that?
Well, at the moment, at least the German OEMs, they are basically stick to the German V model in development. But if you have a look at Tesla comes out now with a car that brings out new function after the car has already finally developed. With the famous 7.0 update and the 7.1 update, this is somehow, who knows, to read design, sees that the conventional organization of the development will now change in basic. And virtual methods and the software development will get a very important key part in that. And with that, the IT departments are getting more stronger and are more important. And with that, we see this already that, for example, Dr. Hoffmann from Volkswagen IT or Mr. Klaus Straub from BMW IT, that they are looking for new organizations of the IT. This is just a small impact.
And you just obviously touched a bit on IT infrastructure and the integration into autonomous driving. What major security risk or what concerns do you have with regards to hacking?
So, concerning hacking, this is everywhere seen. If there is a new technology, hacking will come. So, of course, this is very important for the driver that he will not get hacked, as we have seen, for example, with the BMW in Christmas last 2014 and so on, and which is important. So, it's really important, but before that, the development of the functions is even more important. So we will see what the companies come up with solutions.
What's your very personal view on autonomous driving? Personally, I'm really hesitant when it comes to actually relying on autonomous vehicles, completely relying on technical aspects. How do you feel about that?
Well, basically you have the two sides. There's a group of people who are techies. They like to have it. They like the experience, and then of course there are the other guys who they think about the new things coming. How is it working with me? And I always obvious that you can detect this when you are a co-pilot. If you sit as a co-pilot and your reactions on the pilot itself, I think this will most likely be the same behavior. So I am a fan of autonomous driving, and I'm really looking forward.
That's what brought you here, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. It's really good to actually get a view on your insights and get to know a bit more about you. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
Yeah, thank you. It's very nice and a lot of interesting people here, and I'm now looking for the presentation. So thank you very much.
Great, thank you.